Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pascal being England representing. As always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Guess who's Bazak? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know what it is. Jesus Shutterworth of God, aka Goat Artist, aka LB Lauderdale Boss. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Ring Gang Radio. We back. Monday night boxing talk.
Well,
Hip
Tuesday,
hop talk.
Tuesday,
Wait,
man.
Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday night. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. No, what fucking day is it, nigga?
It's
Shit.
Nigga, it's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, I heard nigga say Wednesday.
Tuesday night
Both.
Titans.
All right, so yeah, we back. It's Tuesday night football. Man, fuck this shit. Just go.
This nigga said football. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You're on this is your boy King P. Bodega Boxing building. Ring Game Radio all day. Let's go. We doing Tuesday night boxing talk.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Hey, yo, son, yo, who's back from the bodega, man? After this weekend, bro.
Yo, I mean, I don't want to get political, but so I'm gonna just say anybody that is against anything helping the children, fuck you. Eat a dick. You don't belong in the bodega. Get out of my fucking city. Like, bro, like it'd be so crazy how anything that laws that want to get put in effect that should actually help children, fucking children. Yeah, people, we shouldn't worry about children eating. If they starve, they starve. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Wait. Where is this coming from? Like,
bro,
what's happening? Like,
no, because our mayor wants to put in laws to get children like health care and free lunch from like kindergarten to 2 o'clock to second grade. So I'm like, these are children, literal children. And we shouldn't be paying for these motherfuckers. We don't give like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like,
wow.
Bro, like if you have an issue with the like listen, Ring Gang is for the children. King P is for the children. The bodega is for the children. If you have an issue with anything that would help the children, you are a horrible person and you can eat shit and die. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like they're innocent.
Yeah, I swear, I swear these lawmakers have been going crazy since you know who's been in office, man. This is all types of wild shit. But children need healthy food. Like I always thought it was a thing because back in the day, it was free lunch and reduced lunch. They had programs for all this shit. They get like, now it's like, okay, now we're not feeding the children anymore. Like, geez, like what the fuck is going on in this sick world, man? Good lord, like. Yeah.
We're gonna be in some water world dystopian fist to the North Star type of damn world pretty soon, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I swear, shit done changed from my elementary school days, man. I swear, man. Like, good lord. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's Flies Conscious Pod, the West Coast Avengers preparing for liftoff. Ring Game Radio. Kids get on for free, of course. Let's go. Let's fly.
Absolutely, man. Conscious Pod, you say is elevating above the clouds, you dig? But yeah, man, we'll get into this boxing stuff, man. The last weekend, although I didn't watch this live, I managed to watch it the other day. I'm saying the card main evented by Emmanuel Navarrete and
shout out to anybody that took advantage of those idiots that made the lines on FanDuel. I'm just saying, y'all came up big.
Yeah, like I said, like I meant, because like I said, if you heard me on the preview being like almost surprised at how much of an underdog.
Yeah, dog. Like I think I even said it. I'm like, yo, there's no reason that, like, if you want to favor Nunez, that's one thing, but there's no reason that Navarrete should have been that big of an underdog.
Hold on, what was the odds for y'all? Because y'all going crazy.
Like, he was
a lot of people.
Navarrete was like over here, like the day of the fight. Navarrete was like a plus 200 underdog.
I'm saying a lot of people were leaning Nunez right before the fight started. It felt like it's kind of crazy.
No, I don't have an issue if you're leaning Nunez. I didn't have an issue if the line wanted to make Nunez the favorite. I just said in no terms, in no circumstances should Navarrete be a plus 200 underdog. Like, that's crazy.
It was plus 350. No, wait. for the decision, and they had decision and KO the same, which I thought
they had the Saturday. I looked. He was a plus 200 underdog. It's just as far as money line. Just money line.
Yeah.
And it was even higher for knockouts and decisions.
The real win is Abel Ramos, because I didn't think he would win off of coming. I knew it'd be a good fight, but I wouldn't have picked him to win coming off that type of layoff he was on. If this was a normal, active Ramos, that's something I'll kind of be like, pull the trigger on that. But almost 2 years, and he came back and he fought the fight he fought? Nigga, that was the win, because I know his odds were crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that was a true upset. Like, Navarrete being Nunes wasn't really an upset, but Ramos being Tamir Smalls was absolutely the upset, and it was a clear one. It wasn't no bullshit. Like,
clear. Like, honestly, dude probably lucky he fought an inactive Ramos, because active Ramos would have probably stopped the kid.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Because he had him hurt us.
I wasn't fully sold on. I mean, I wasn't fully sold on Smalls, but I thought, early in the fight, the jab was working. I thought, okay, he's much younger.
He literally won the first 4 rounds with it.
Yeah, the jab was money. I was like, where'd the jab go? I don't think Ramos gave him trouble. You couldn't get the jab off anymore.
I don't think I had it. I don't think I was perplexed at him losing. It was more just how he lost, because he after the first 5 rounds, he was damn near up all the rounds, and then it fucking unraveled from there. Like, it just went
how are you
spiraled out of control.
And it's not like he was. It's not like he was pushing a crazy pace either. It was just good enough.
Yeah, maybe it's the body weight, but you're 10 years younger, looking super tired compared to Ramos. You look gassed as fuck after 7.
Yeah, and then it's like he was overshooting certain shots. And it's like, oh my God, it's like, take something off the right hand. You're too predictable with it. You keep winding up with it. Like, there's a lot of shit he was doing wrong, because he had the fight. And I feel like if you're up the first 4 or 5 rounds, man, you need to at least push for a draw. You can't just lose.
Yeah, and look, once Ramos started fighting his body, it was a wrap. Like, bro was like, he was getting lit up to the body. Like, the last 2 rounds, the body shots had his ass in trouble. Like, dude was just was shakier than a bitch. I was just like, God damn. Like,
he buzzed him with headshots too. Like, he was kind of just, Ramos was kind of doing what he wanted, but he was still being measured, because I don't think Ramos was in the best shape he could have been. And I get it why, older and he was inactive. So I don't think he wanted to sell out and not be able to stop the kid.
The thing with Smalls, and I know we're gonna talk about Emiliano Vargas. Both of those guys just don't have any redeemable quality, like any special trait. Both, I mean, like for Tamir Smalls, you don't really. I guess his jab was decent, but he hadn't the defense, power, speed. Nothing was like nothing stood out to me with him.
I mean, the funny thing is too, like Tamir Smalls, like, I mean, it was the right type of step up opponent, because it would have gauged to see whether
opponent, right strategy,
right time,
wrong cardio.
Wrong cardio,
yeah.
Because it's like, this is the thing. Even though he was winning the first 4 or 5 rounds, it's not like he was whooping dude ass, and he wasn't landing clean. Like, he was landing some shots,
right?
But he wasn't stumbling Ramos. He wasn't beating him up where you're like, okay, damn, he needs to, like, he really need to put his foot in his ass and finish this shit. It never got to that point, but it was just enough. And it's like, sometimes you don't have to be special to follow a fucking game plan. Like, you just do what you're supposed to do with the allotted tools in the allotted time. And I felt like that's what he was doing. Like, Tamir Smalls doesn't come off like he has power, but it's more so in his right hand. Left hook is so. He has a good jab, but like, I don't know if there's a discipline thing where he can't implement the whole fight.
He's a big dude. Maybe I know 154 is dangerous, but like, his power isn't his power. He had nothing to keep off Ramos. Ramos is walking him down late
because he wasn't setting it up. A lot of his shots, he was overshooting them, and
But even
he was fucking. It's like, you supposed to wham. He was doing wham, and you could fucking anticipate that extra split second you use loading up the right hand. Like it's honestly like you can ask Pat. I know Pat's seen it. It's a basic level mistake. Like a lot of people who just learn boxing kind of do that shit. They'll 1-1-2 instead of 1-1-2.
Right.
And that's what he was doing. And the thing is, if you're gonna 1-1-2, fucking throw a left hook after that slow ass 2, nigga. Throw something, just keep going. That's why niggas who are like swarmers and guys like Orlando Salido, that's why they're so effective, because they might throw the first 3 punches wrong or technically deficient, but then they'll come off and throw a looping left hook, uppercut, hybrid, 3-4 more punches. Where you're like, oh shit, hold on, god damn, nigga. Then pretty soon you done backed off that crazy motherfucker.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Tamir, he got some fucking work to do. Like, I don't know, man. He got some fucking work to do.
He do. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. He's still a talent though. But clearly, I think now hopefully he learns from his fight. He knows like what he has to do. And he wasn't like he was fighting a 12 round. It was a 10 round. He always fights 10 rounds.
10 rounder, nigga.
Yeah. So there was no reason
against somebody who was inactive.
Yeah.
This was a step up fight for him to win. He was supposed to. He was supposed to put a KO.
If you're a special welterweight, like a future of the division, you're supposed to get that version of Ramos out there. You're supposed to knock him out.
And if you don't get him out of there, you supposed to 7-up skunk him, 10-zip him.
You're supposed to win 8-2 and drop him maybe. I don't know. You gotta. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to his credit, though, I mean, the only person that's actually stopped Ramos was Prograis, and that was the prime Prograis that actually stopped him. He's doing
I know.
Yeah, everybody else has life or death fights with him. Like, he didn't have a life or death fight.
Yeah, but like Ramos, though, because like if you look, I mean, Ramos has been there with some kill. I mean, the Barichek fight. I did a Forgotten Fate article about that fight. That's
Barichek fight was fucking good.
Yeah, and then the Jamal James fight, that was a war too.
Yep.
The Ugas fight was kind of boring near the end because when Ugas kind of shaky. The Cody Crowley fight was probably one of the best opening fights you'll ever see on a pay-per-view. Like that shit was a true.
And don't forget about our boy Santa Maria, Lucas Santa Maria.
That was an upset.
That was a good one. Barrios too, nigga.
Barrios was a war. I mean, it was a good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight.
And then, of course, you can't forget. He pretty much put he put his foot in Omar Figueroa's ass too. So that was another one.
Yeah, got him out the thing.
Yeah. So I mean, after all this, just for him to still, be effective, and if the judges were on their Dean that day, he should have beaten Barrios and should have gotten that belt. So hopefully he does get it. I mean, he does get a shot. At I mean, he probably won't.
He's the feel good like story of the event of the weekend.
Yeah.
Like I kind of want him. But this is the thing. I don't like. It'll be great for him to win a title. I don't think it'll happen. But if he could get a good title fight or get another payday, because I appreciate the motherfuckers who go to war and really try to entertain and shit.
Yeah, now he's got that fake WBA belt, so that means he's in PBC, WBA, so he'll be on some shit. So.
Yeah, but either that or it depends if Rolly decides, to fuck around and not eat and not fight his Mando, and now he's begging Devin to go fight him for the unification. WBA might look here, motherfucker. Like we're tired of this bullshit.
Saying it was a done deal. Yeah, Rolly said it's a done deal actually a few minutes ago, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this motherfucker's like, if that Devin fight's not a done deal, nigga, you're gonna face Yessir. And we're all gonna groan, but Yessir's gonna whoop his ass.
You gotta get over
it's a better look for him to fight Haney because he know he could get the bag and still lose. Where
exactly,
he'd lose and just
he's fighting.
But I'm glad everybody pointed it out though. Like,
I'm not even high on Guillermo. Guillermo's kind of boring to me, but he does deserve a shot. He deserves a chance.
I mean, me and P. We said in New Orleans, watch this motherfucker stake out his fight. It was
that dude is trash.
Yeah,
that
was one of the worst. That was one of the worst.
My whole thing is like, Rolly should be able to try to beat the shit out of a guy like that, and really kind of solidify his name. But him squirming like this for this boring motherfucker just speaks wonders of the division.
Because we've all seen him. We've all seen Rolly saying, "I'm not fighting Devin Haney," and trying to say he's boring and all that. And just changing the tune-up's kind of crazy the way he is.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's some that's some sucker shit. Really, if we be honest. Like I ain't gonna lie. The way these niggas act with Devin Haney is just weird because he's obviously when Tank is not around, Devin Haney obviously is the nigga in the room with the juice. Pause.
Absolutely.
But for some reason, a fight between Devin Haney and Tank is never mentioned. And for some reason, everybody just tries to skirt around Haney, and Haney's the only one who's just like, okay, I'll fight him. I'll fight him. I'll fight whoever you said is the dangerous nigga. Like, but all these other niggas is like, man, he's boring. Like, if he's boring to beat his boring ass, then god damn. Like,
yeah, like
I hate hearing that shit.
Like 147 is still a bad division, but now Devin and Ryan Garcia are the money people in the division, so that's why. And then I know and
hold on, wait. I gotta push back on this. Ryan is a money nigga in the division. No, the fuck he isn't. He's just the most trendingest, buzziest name, but he is not a fucking bro. Anybody who has to get 50% off on their tickets can never say that they're the damn face of boxing or they're the ASAP.
Oh, nigga, I ain't trying to say this nigga ain't no face of boxing. I'm saying though, like
he's not even a money maker, bro. Dude,
my computer went out for a minute. Who are you talking about?
Ryan Garcia.
Oh yeah, nah, fuck.
Dude, anybody who had the promo sell his tickets at 50% off discount. I heard of 10%. I've heard of 20. We've heard of 25 pushing things. Okay, look, man. The cartel in the back, nigga, 30%. Hey, man, you're breaking my fucking legs, man. 40%.
I'm gonna be honest. Anything more than 10% to me, I'm already looking at you a little sus.
Dude, 10% is if you're a regular name seller, like you're a regular seller, and niggas is like, okay, you know, one night only, I'll give you niggas a 10% off. We don't bat an eye to that. But you can't go like 10%, okay, we get it. But after 10%, it's like
like 25%, 30%. I'm like, all right, yeah, nah, this ain't nah.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So like once you get to 25%, it's like, okay, so something's not going right, but hey, fuck it, I'll take 25. But 50?
I mean, it's clear he's a manufactured superstar. I mean, like, you know, he got. I mean, who gets the title shot after losing the Rolly? Clearly, losing the Rolly. Who fuck?
Dude, because look, man, they're trying to capitalize on this bullshit streamer fan base that he has, but these niggas do not give a fuck about boxing like that. And part of the reason
at tickets 50% off, that's on some. Well, you know what? Go to McDonald's and get a hamburger, and with that you get a free ticket. Get a free ticket, like bro. Like,
exactly. Yeah, I have a McDouble and a Ryan Barrios ticket combo. Yeah, Das Darren hoagie.
I mean,
I want the McRib with the steroids, nigga.
I mean, all I know is that Ramos can beat him, can beat Rolly, can beat Crocker. He won't beat Haney, but like he could give Ramos a shot. Any of those three motherfuckers, man. I bet he'll walk away with the title. You know,
he has a 40% chance at worst.
Yeah,
in all those fights. With Devin Haney, he has a 20% chance.
Right.
He'll always have a fucking chance. This is Ramos, but. Yeah. His chances lower against Haney as compared to everyone else. But yeah, Ryan Garcia, like, it's fool's gold. You can't be no A-side. You can't be no face of boxer. You can't be a ticket seller. You can't be that nigga if motherfuckers is giving you 50% off of his tickets. And you're fighting a guy who has been on the top level, like main event, whatever, top level, just for the last 4 or 5 years. Like, Barrios is known, and you can't sell with that name? Because remember, like, we've seen Barrios tank, Barrios Thurman. Like, we've seen him on Netflix. Motherfucker, Barrios is like the most known, shouldn't be known guy. If you want to be honest, like,
I mean,
fast forward. Hold on, real quick. Fast forward 2027, Ring Gang End of the Year Awards. Best manager, Mario Barrios manager.
Yeah. He fought fucking Pac-Man, Tank, and Thurman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like credit to his manager, because for his talent to be able to fight Tank Davis and Manny Pacquiao, and Thurman in there too. That's kind of crazy. For
All these names, and get on Netflix and fight
and
a guy
Ryan.
who's
Yeah.
like, bro. So it's like, look, nigga, if you can't sell with this guy who's known, then you're not, you're just not.
The only time Ryan, let's be real. The only time Ryan really sold was with that nigga from Baltimore, Tank. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Dude, Ryan will sell when he's matched up with niggas that people want him to antagonize.
But
He sold with Tank but he can't antagonize Tank because Tank punks him on some real street nigga shit. Cause remember, he had this nigga crying in his car making videos and
about the club situation, right?
The club shit. Yeah, so he can't. So niggas. So the thing is with that sold so well because the blogs, the urban media, fans, superstars, the whole streamer crowd wasn't, because the streamer crowd can't antagonize someone like Tank, but they could do that shit with Haney and all them other niggas because they play into that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even really work with Haney, but like he would sell with Haney because it's the whole, we're gonna knock him out again. The whole has a moment.
Wait, let me ask you: would Shakur and Ryan sell? Because Shakur them sold 1.2 million pay-per-views.
It's dude, who is putting this number that these dude? Ain't no fucking way.
I think it is. I think
T.O. and Shakur sold that many.
I think it's because of the way they set up the zone ultimate or whatever. Like the way it's set up. It's probably 1.2. Some weird shit, like, right?
Dude, it ain't no 1.2 fucking anything.
1.2 subs at 1.2 million subs. For that were able to watch it.
Look, bro. This fight wasn't even buzzing as much as Spence Crawford, and you gonna tell me it sold more than that?
It's sold double.
It's sold double.
Yeah.
This didn't buzz more than damn Canelo and Golovkin 1 and 2. And it's gonna sell more than that? Like, this fight, dude, the press conferences were stale. No one gave a fuck, bro. You cannot convince me this shit sold more than fucking, I'll give you 350. Like, come on, man. Really? Like, who's putting it? I haven't even seen a tweet with that shit. What side of Twitter you on, nigga?
Yeah, I mean, the zone doesn't.
Y'all see that 1.2 mil? I'm sure Pat saw the like.
No, I mean, the zone doesn't really release their figures like that. Like,
yeah, but I saw a couple people pushing it, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, who? What's that Rick guy?
Nah, I think Rick been retired for a while.
I mean, Rick. I mean, we don't follow him, and he put his Twitter on private, so. Niggas don't know what he's. I don't know what the fuck he's tweeting anymore.
Are one of these other fuck nigga managers out there like who's pushing this narrative? Because that fight, it sold well locally, and it was a known fight because these guys was raised on ESPN. So Top Rank did something right, but that was it. Like, it wasn't no real additional promo work that went into this fight. This fight was the product of two popular guys being on ESPN so much. That's it. Yeah, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. And remember what Shakur just said, if the fight ain't at 144, bro, look. If you're supposed to be more skilled than Ryan, having him fight below 147 when you know he came in overweight with Haney and there was a whole fuckery, why would you even do that? Look, that takes away the significance of the fight. Like, bro, I don't know what this fuck Shakur wants to do, but he ain't gonna sell with Ryan. They got the same goofy fan base, the bullshit streamer racist ass niggas. They're not really caring about fights. They're not like, it's like you could promote with them niggas, but you can't cater to them niggas. You can't do nothing serious with them. And you damn sure don't fucking have no conversation with Aiden Ross about fucking racism. And you don't let these niggas convince you UFC is better than boxing. God, this man Shakur and Crawford should be ashamed of themselves for the shit they was doing on that show.
And then you have the UFC guy on there talking shit like recently. If you saw, I don't know if you saw that, but like, he was
Yeah, like these random UFC, like no one gives a fuck about these niggas. But yeah, man, sidetrack. I'm sorry, man, but like so Nav did what y'all expected him to do, basically.
Yeah, but because I know during the chat, because I was watching your chat, like, so I mean I watched that Jordan Martinez and Cardenas fight. Yeah, like Jordan
That
Martinez
was a good fight.
Yeah, that was a good fucking fight. Jordan Martinez has something, and Cardenas is definitely showing his level. Like he makes for really good TV fan friendly scraps though, but his level is clearly at fringe. And he's still undefeated though.
No, but he got the ace high. He got the ace high gift. I mean, he got the ace high.
Yeah, he got a gift.
Yeah.
Like
Martinez won that
he
fight.
He should have lost that fight. Like he should have lost the fight.
Martinez won that fight. But I mean, it was somewhat competitive. But Martinez won with 6.
It was
a competitive fight. Dude. It was bordering on a fight of the year if we had a little more drama or a knockdown. Like that's how good the fight was, because Cardenas was coming back and shooting fire. But the thing is, he was still getting outboxed and outfought for the majority of the fight, no matter how good he did. Mm-hmm. And he ain't really start getting into the fight until like the damn 4th round.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Martinez promoter situation is though, but bro clearly needs some more looks though.
You got to bring him back. And the way Eddie was talking about him, Eddie's probably thinking about signing him or something. The way Eddie was kind of talking after.
Yeah, he was sounding.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
That's the nigga you need on Netflix. More people need to see his style, because he was like Roberto Duran to me. Like he offense, defense, footwork, firepower, head movement.
Yeah, the inside, outside, the whole
inside, outside, charisma. I rarely say this about young boxers and prospects, but he had the whole package. He had the total package.
He has an it factor, because the crowd, because I remember his entrance, like the crowd. I mean, first of all, I have to say this: Arizona seems to be a really good fucking boxing state. Like they seem really appreciative of all about, like, because they were that crowd was like that shit was like above average. Like, Martinez got a good fucking reaction.
But he was a local kid though, like. So I get it.
Yeah, he's from Arizona, actually.
He still just put on a show. Like he's the total. Like the only other prospect I've been real impressed by is that I think is Jamal Harvey.
Yeah,
he's the only other one that I'm like, okay, but this guy, like, he's obviously like, I feel like total packager more, or. Well, I look at him, but they're the only two niggas who impress me. But Martinez, he looks like he's ready for that next level. Like, hey man, put him on a Netflix opener type shit.
Yeah, and he can actually punch too, but I think it's just like, obviously, because Cardenas is teak tough, so it's just like
But the thing is, he put the punches together. Like he didn't fight like a guy who was in love with his power. Like, niggas ripping combos.
Yeah, like I said, I mean that dude was impressive though, and also with Vargas kid Emiliano, like I'll say this still, like I think he turned a little bit of a corner, because I wanted to see what he would do.
Bullshit stoppage.
It was a bullshit stoppage for sure. He
was making it uncomfortable for Emiliano. Emiliano was not an easy fight.
It wasn't because fucking Quintana was fucking shoulder rolling and counter him. Like he was hitting a proper shoulder roll.
Yeah,
and he didn't.
He was giving Vargas different looks, and I didn't know if Vargas was like completely comfortable with.
Yeah, he was getting hit with crazy right hands. Like,
and that guy's really a 135, 130 fighter, so it's kind of like. It's a bad look. I'd say Vargas would win the fight, but it was a little more competitive than it should have been for sure.
Yeah, but he did inflict those cuts legitimately on Quintana, so I can't say that. He
was one of those. He could have looked better, but he looked good enough where I ain't gonna side eye him.
That was a bullshit ass stoppage, though. I ain't gonna lie, that was some bullshit.
Yeah, Quintana deserved to go out on the shield, like because I mean, I don't think he was losing. I mean, I don't remember what the scorecards were, but I don't think he was losing. Like he was, like I mean, yeah, like it was one of those fights where it was just like, yeah, dude was still competitive. Like his cuts weren't that bad, but yeah, but I get the cuts. I mean, Vargas inflicted them legit cuts, so I can't say that it wasn't. But the doctors, yeah, were seeming like it's like, yeah, let me just wave this shit off real quick. So that whether they wanted to say Vargas going through hell in the next 2 rounds or what, nigga. So
yes, thank you. That's what it was. They knew dude was gonna go like hell in the final rounds.
And the commentary was they were flopping like crazy until the fight got too competitive where they couldn't. But for like the longest time, Mannix and Moro especially, Moro was just dick sucking OD.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll say this about the Vargas kids. Like, I mean, Emiliano is the most talented out of the 3, but all of them don't seem to have that mean streak that Fernando Vargas had. Fernando Vargas fought mean, like sometimes to his detriment. Like they have all his kind of his physical gifts, but they don't have. Neither of them have like mean streaks to them. Like I said, like
they didn't grow up like he grew up.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grew up rich, but I say if one of them developed a real true mean streak, if Mayweather like really like developed a chip on his shoulder, like Duke can go to the moon because he has
he inherited his
father's physical
gifts, the star personality and everything. But man, I know like Tamir Smalls, they still had nothing that like the power ain't really crazy. Decent skills, I guess. Vargas had decent skills, I guess, but nothing stands out.
Vargas got better skills than Tamir Smalls, bro. Let's be honest.
I'm just saying, but the power's not crazy like that. It's not that fast. I don't know. It's just kind of average. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he was fighting a tough guy who knew how to roll with punches and delivers counters and shit. So I'm kind of like this. I get that it's not his fault for the bullshit stoppage, but he did like Pat say, cause the cuts.
Yeah, I mean, he forced the stoppage that he made because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make the doctor, or you missed that the doctors or the ref or the corner make them stop the fight. So that's the thing. Like it wasn't like it was a bullshit headbutt or elbow, or whatever. Like he caused.
Yeah, he kept putting punches together enough where anytime it got competitive, he got more competitive. Like he may not have the meanness, but he has a competitive fire. Mm-hmm. And if we're talking about like on the scale of mean assholes and like, let me see, Duran is at like what number 1 at the top, or that's the top. Then you have like maybe Crawford and Mike Tyson and those guys. Right underneath that is the next level is them competitive fire, like niggas who just don't like to lose. Mm-hmm. And if you can't get somebody who's mean, an ultra competitive nigga who hates to lose is like the next best thing. Right. But it could work. It could work to them. It could work against them and for them because depending on their style, if they're like that and they're a defensive-minded guy, you have Shakur Stevenson. Mm-hmm. If they're like that and they're an offensive-minded guy, you might have James Kirkland.
Right.
So it's like you gotta.
It's a balancing act. Like you gotta be careful. Like, but like I said, I mean, to me, he passed a gut check, and
that's the main takeaway.
Yeah. Like I mean, look, did he look spectacular? No, but did he do what he needed to do win that fight? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like he looked bad. But it makes a point. It makes the overall point that what Pilot be saying, how like, man, none of these niggas got power, man. Skills are okay. That's what makes a guy like Jordan Martinez stand out so much. Mm-hmm. Because it's like everything just seemed together. Like it's like that one nigga on the Clue tape you hear who's like, hold on, like yo, he don't sound like Jay. He ain't trying to be like Nas. He ain't trying to be like Pac. Hold on, he got some wordplay. Hold on. The beat fire. Like, hold on. This nigga, like, I want to, Clooney to put this nigga on the tape again type shit. Like, you don't have enough niggas like that no more. It's just, okay, he's cool. All right, next song. All right. Yeah, he boxed a decent fight. Okay, next fight.
Yeah, but either way, I'm not mad at Vargas, like I said, because it was still a damn good fight or whatever. So, like I said, I mean, like you had the three undercard fights that were good, and then, like I said, Navarrete Nunes unfortunately did reach a fight of the year type of level. Like it was at best, it was a decent fight or whatever. But
It didn't live up to expectations. Let's be real. We all thought it was
It
gonna be a
was
fight.
too one-sided.
It was
yeah,
too.
like Nunes, and I think largely because Nunes, I think fought like he was in awe of Navarrete, and then that's what I noticed too. Like, dude showed Navarrete a little bit too much respect, and Navarrete was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat your ass, and he beat the fuck out of him. Yeah.
It's weird. The first couple rounds, I was like, okay, maybe he's trying to do the Saras Mungia, trying to bait Nav in with the lunging he does. And then after a while, I was like, nah, he's scared. He's
Yeah, that fight was Vintage Navarrete landing the uppercuts from all the way back there, landing them shits like the hooks, everything. Like Navarrete was this Navarrete when he's on. Like the dude looks like he's a pound for pound fighter. And Nunes, and I'm not saying Nunes is a tough guy and he can punch, no, but but literally that's all he has. And like I said, he fought like he was an awe dude, and he took a odd ass whooping. So it's like
he's probably out for the rest of the year because that eye injury, that eye is not going to be good.
It's what the Brits will call it was in an appalling state.
At least 8 months. I mean, that's going to be at least 6 to 8 months. That eye, that's not going to heal anytime soon.
Yeah, see that eye was you had to wave it off because even though I know didn't want to, but the doctor gave him one more round and then Navarrete fucking opened up another cut, had that shit bleeding. Yeah, you gotta stop that shit.
His trainer thought it was that what Creed was the second or first Creed when his eyes all fucked up.
Yeah.
And Navarrete is not the type of guy you need to be having a nasty cut with in the ring with because he won't let up, man.
Yeah, he was targeting like the first. He was targeting like a motherfucker. Like he was targeting that shit after the doctor checked it. He went after it again. You know what I'm saying?
As he should. Like he knew what time it was. Like I said, you can't like Navarrete is not a fool. Like he said that he saw that the check in the eye. So what do? This is why I like to see fighters that know what they have to do to force a stoppage. I mean, like if you see,
and he's mean. Like Navarrete actually has a little beat.
With the respect, I didn't like how even before and every round they would dap each other up. After every round, it's kind of crazy to me. I don't know.
Yeah, and like I said, this was the respect. Nunes was showing him too much respect, and Navarrete was beating his ass. So that's the thing. Like Nunes kind of had his mind on business. He could have given Navarrete more of a fight. But
he ain't got no defense like that anyway.
I feel like it's kind of like the Jermaine Ortiz Keyshawn. If Nunes opened up or Jermaine Ortiz opened up, they would have been stopped sooner. They would have definitely beat up and stopped.
Yeah. But Nunes, if he was Nunes, the type of guy Nunes is and Ortiz is different. Like the way Ortiz fights, if he opens up, then Keyshawn can outbox him with devastating counters type shit. But Nunes, if he opened up, he has a chance to at least push Navarrete back and maybe land something big.
Right, exactly.
So it's like it's more, crucial for him to damn open up in there. And
he has some success with body work. He had a little bit of success with body work.
He landed a few good shots, but nowhere near enough for them odds, nigga.
Yeah, and nowhere enough for something Navarrete from coming forward. Like Navarrete showed a full arsenal. Like Navarrete this showed that he wasn't just like a mindless volume puncher, bro. Like he broke Nunes down, and took out his eye. Like everything.
Kind of crazy. This is his first time ever having a nutritionist. His first time ever in his career, and it looked like you can see.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just made because, like I said, obviously the reason why he probably had such bad odds is because obviously in his other fights before, like the Suarez fight, he should have lost. He should have lost by KO. The Valdez fight, he looked like vintage. The Baranchuk fight,
the rematch for the Valdez fight.
Liam Wilson, he got a 30-second count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Baranchuk
but at least he beat his ass after that. Though.
After he did beat his ass after.
Yeah, and then we got the Baranchuk fight, which I know some people think he won. I mean, I thought he actually lost that shit, but it was close. One of the close losses.
It was close.
But the thing is, the takeaway from the Baranchuk fight is he didn't look good. Whether he won or lost, he just looked shit.
It was like 135 was too much for him, I guess. Too much of an ask. Maybe maybe down the line, but he got a fight. I think him versus Foster clearly is the best fight at 130. One of the best fights in boxing, really, to make. Foster versus
Yeah,
Navarrete, easily.
that'd be a great fight.
Yeah, no, I mean that would probably be for the ring belt too. Like like Foster, I know Foster and Ray Ford have been going back and forth. I'm like, you niggas got one of you niggas gotta get this, gotta get some shit going. Like, I mean, like Ray Ford needs to be in
Yeah,
the mix.
and y'all niggas need to fight each other more. Like all this, let's gang up on the Mexican guy is getting old now.
But before I ain't gonna lie, Ford has looked a little underwhelming at 130. He ain't like, the first couple, the last fight with Nova, he looked like it was a little struggle, too much of a struggle against
I
Abraham.
mean, it's Nova. No, I mean Nova's a tough guy. Like, I mean, only
Yeah, Nova's
Rebecca
quality.
Ramirez stopped him.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're supposed to, after the Otebek fight and all that, you should by now Ford should have been a little bit of a higher standing at 130. I felt like by now, I don't know, he's kind of stalled a little bit.
I can kind of feel you on that, but it's not like he's been. What names has he been fighting that really like he ain't had the. What names is he fighting?
I think he fought Johan Gonzalez probably and Nova. I forgot somebody else too. I think was it Diaz or he fought. I don't know.
He fought somebody because didn't he stop somebody?
No, he dropped him twice, I think. But
That's what it was.
But I don't know, like with Ford, like I mean, if Foster, I would confidently pick Foster to beat Ford right now. That's all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ford don't have much momentum. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say. I mean,
Hey, what up? What up, Anthony? Navarrete had a brilliant performance. He beat the shit out of dude.
Yeah,
But salute.
Navarrete, like I said, we give all credit to the word. Like, he got himself a nutritionist, and he actually fought like he actually had an engine. He actually, he wasn't, like he wasn't like eating junk food and shit like that. He wasn't skinny fat. Like he been like he looked
like a fucking junior welterweight in there. Like he looked big. He looked big too. But like comfortably.
Yeah, I actually think he could fight at lightweight. All this, like, nah. Like, I think he just had a flat performance against Baranchek because he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then the Conceição fight, like, if you get a draw and you knock somebody down twice, you lost that motherfucker. Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna like say that he was supposed to win.
Nah, I feel like he won that fight. Like, he won that.
I'm sorry, but
Conceição can't close the show, man.
I feel
that's the non-closingest. He the fucking Emmanuel Claudy for this. No, Joshua Claudy for this era.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you though, but I'm saying like you can't drop niggas twice and you leaving the ring with a draw. That's a loss, man. I'm sorry, like
but I feel
you lost that shit, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
not every drop niggas twice and get a draw is the same type of fight.
I feel like a Foster Nav fight winner would definitely be on the pound for pound list. Like like they would cement their spots.
Why are they not on the pound for pound list now?
Both of them right now.
Navarrete. I mean, we say because Navarrete
might be top 10 by now, man. You want to be honest.
You could argue he could be 10. I mean,
and that says like Navarrete is being a wide range of difficult styles and opponents. Like,
and he's 3-division champ now. He's finally unified. So he has definitely an argument for sure.
Yeah, we just want him more consistent because, like I said, like he can't be having like, let's say, being a shit out of Joet Gonzalez, but fucking Baez is whooping his ass and he had to Wilder himself out of a fight. That's the type of shit we try to.
Baez was giving him a fucking fight though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like that's the thing. That's the thing with Navarrete that we just want some consistent elite performances. Like he can't just have like this and then all of a sudden he's struggling with Liam Wilson or Charlie Suarez is opening a cut over his fucking eye, or he's losing the Baron check in fights he should in looking god awful. He didn't give a fuck. Like we need more consistency from him to be like a solid somebody to be like a top 10 pound for pound fighter because he has the talent. He just needs consistent performances to do that, to be that like consistent.
But the end result's been like I know we had a Twitter poll, like, is he top 15? And I think obviously, but if we're talking top 10, he's either 10, 11, 12. Like, like I haven't made a pound for pound list in a while.
I feel like the winner of that fight would replace Junto, given Inoue beats Junto, type of shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Because Junto's gonna be
right
on
now,
his way off that list.
Usually, right now, Junto's on that list. But like with his last performance, he's kind of like, You know what I'm saying?
Well, in a 115, 113 fight. That he clearly won? What do you mean?
Some people, I mean, some people.
Yeah, don't get this nigga started with that.
Nah. There's some people. Yeah. Shout out to Lukey. We gon' rewatch that fight.
Oh yeah, we like
Yeah.
when Junto and Monster gets near, we're gonna definitely gotta do a rewatch of that fight, a live rewatch for sure. You know,
because man, the scorecards is all over the fucking place for this shit.
I think both Nav and Foster are top 12, 13. You know what I'm saying on the pound for pound. The way Foster did Fulton was he deserves some recognition too. I think.
I mean, I would love. I mean, like I know Navarrete Foster is the fight, and I respect it. But I know sometimes like LB said, sometimes you want to see some Black American fighters get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Let them niggas.
Yeah, because look, we've been getting. Look, think about this. Have we got the equivalent of Nunes and Navarrete yet in the Black American circles?
I mean, Norman Haney was pretty big.
No, I'm talking about for their own the fucking division, nigga.
Oh, for 130, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, Haney Norman, but Haney Norman, if there was ever a fight that needed to be in America, was that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it buzzed too much to be shipped overseas.
And the fight was
not even like, even if it was UK, I would have been kind of cool. Like, okay,
and the fight itself was kind of underwhelming too. It was kind of
it was, but I'd rather have it being underwhelming at the top of the game at the where thousands, hundreds of thousands could see this shit than 75 people in the desert.
I agree.
And then also too, like, I mean, obviously, Foster and fucking Cool Boy, like, that was a terrible fight. So it's like, we need
it had a good build up.
The
build up was great, but the fight.
Yeah, so like, I like Ray Ford. Like, even though, like, I know before I was not kind of high him. Like, I mean, he had a hell of a year that when he won that belt and then he lost to Nick Ball. That was a hell of a year. Like, he can still do something at 130. I just want him to get a shot. Like, he's fought enough 130 fights. He's beating like Matisse. He's beating Nova. Like, give him a shot. Like, at Foster. Like, make that fight happen. And then whoever's the winner of that, go ahead and fight Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to see those fights happen in that order. So, but
a fight. I mean, I think Espinoza and Navarrete would be fun too. I know Espinoza at 126 right now, but I bet you if Top Rank had a deal with ESPN by now, we'd be getting that fight pretty soon. Navarrete Espinoza. It's too big of a fight.
Who knows, man? Like, cause you see how Top Rank used to run, but now you've been getting nothing but big fights from them niggas.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like with them not having a deal, we're not getting the squash matches. I feel like with them not having a platform,
they sending their niggas over there for 50-50 fights type.
They got no choice. They have no choice.
Hold on, Michaela Mayer wants to win a belt at 154. Fuck it.
And now she might fight. And now she might be fighting the GOAT. It's kind of crazy.
Like Top Rank knows what to do. Like it's funny too. Like when Top Rank is airing their fights on ESPN, it's like they're not the most spectacular performances, but like I said before, like to highlight Tiger Johnson. Tiger Johnson's been looking mid, but motherfucker goes to pro box and he's whooping ass like it's like he like dude's just a first day jobber, like he's whooping ass.
Because this is the thing, man. Top Rank treated that ESPN deal like a fine bitch who finally got her dream nigga, and she just gave up on herself.
You think she got fat?
She stopped, she stopped going to the gym. Started watching the bullshit reality TV. So she stopped learning. Stopped reading chocolate. Eating chocolate too much.
Chocolate ice cream. Yep.
Getting seconds. Just like really just not doing what she's
basically they got super complacent.
Yeah, Marquise. Yeah, Marquise. We was getting Top Rank superstars on ESPN for way too long. Yo, facts.
Thank you. That's what it was. We was getting the damn jobber festivals, the damn shit. We just got one of the damn most fanciest. What? Oh no! Netflix is gonna give us some of the most fanciest toaster leave-ins ever, nigga. Like,
Hey
Yeah,
man, that card is trash, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Somebody tried to tell me that card is good. I'm like, fuck out of here. That's
the
trash.
fuck y'all do?
yeah. I'm gonna be hate watching that card, and I hate that I'm gonna be doing that too because it's a Netflix card, and it was what we do, nigga.
Top break superstars on ESPN. Yeah, that's just what that shit was. That shit was also
Yeah.
Avengers superstars.
How's
It's like,
Conor maybe the best fight on a Netflix card? I'm sorry. I'm just that's kind of weird.
yeah. All I know is like I just hope that Top Rank kind of gets a proper platform soon. Like it's what. They've been off since July, right? Like it's 8 months. Like,
It's
come
been
on,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Hold on, just make it to another. Just make it to this July, and then lock in. Because if y'all going at this rate, y'all niggas just keep winning. But a whole year like this will really set in. Like, look, man, whenever y'all get a deal again, can't be fucking this shit up. Like, look,
Right.
put on the fights people want to see. Because, like, y'all been having everybody get into some good fucking fights lately. Like, keep this momentum going. Now y'all got the platform. None of this damn superstar shit. None of these jobber festivals. Like, keep this shit going.
Yeah, get the cuss off these niggas, man. Let just nature take its course. Like they either sink or they either swim or they sink, nigga. So just let them go. Like and if they sink, you do what you do, you release them. Nigga, shit. Like
Yeah, if they so promise, build them up, whatever. Do what you gotta do, but like enough is enough of just milking these fucking fights, man.
Yeah, like
you
y'all
don't have to. Because if they had a deal, we wouldn't have got Motorala and Cruz that soon.
Word.
We would have got that the end of 2026, not in fucking January.
Right, exactly. So we
had to milk that some fucking more.
Yeah, so Top Rank, like y'all see what y'all doing. Like y'all sending your fighters, and for the most part, they are producing. Just make sure you watch that. I mean, personally, if the rumors of you going back to ESPN are valid, Brunch Boxing kind of broke that. Hey, I'm all for it. Because like I said, boxing, I don't mind the streaming shit, but boxing does need to be on TV, like regular TV. It doesn't need to be
but don't go back doing the same shit that got you dumped in the first place.
Right, saying because that's unacceptable. Like ESPN, my thoughts on ESPN. ESPN can't be just airing every fucking sport under the sun, in even wrestling, but no boxing that's been on there since 1980. Like, no, that's unacceptable to me. Like, nah, we can't. Y'all need to get your ducks in a row, though. But Eddie though, like he delivered. Like I said, P's been to a matchroom card in Arizona, like the Sonny Edwards shit. So. Like I said though, Eddie seems to has a stronghold in that area. Like every single time he holds a card in Arizona, them shits are pretty fucking good. For him, like that shit hit. So kudos to him on that though. Like it there was no real slow spots. It was just good, solid boxing. Everything. The commentary was trash though. I'm not gonna hold you. Like it was just too much of that. Sergio was kind of was trying to kind of keep there, and then they're breaking out stupid ass jokes and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. Like, that commentary that's still an issue, man. Like, we need Sergio needs to pair with the high shrill voice. And just keep it moving from there.
I'd rather have Sonny Edwards call some American cards, to be honest.
Sonny.
Sonny's pretty good. Sonny's pretty good on the commentary. I ain't gonna lie.
Sonny's good on the commentary too, though. But I think he's only on the UK cards, unfortunately. So it's like But the commentary was like,
nah, just bring back Raul Marquez, yo.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a floater. He floats around. Like I know.
He does some of the.
He's quality. He's been quality.
He's like the Red Owl. Is Red Owl done? I swear Red Owl OTX are both dead. All the ones from last year.
I know he does the Salida cards too.
He does the Salidas. Yeah. Najee, I see Najee does the Salida cards too now. Shit. Yeah.
But like I said, you can't ask for anything more. Like that matchroom card hit though, and like I said, I watched it. I wish I could have watched it live though, and but things were I was
felt like a Golden Boy card, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I'm just y'all keep saying matchroom. I'm just in my head. I'm like, it was really, but then I'm like, Eddie was there talking, but it didn't feel like a heavy-handed matchroom card. Like it moved fast. The fighters were fast. They were like dramatic fights. Like no fight was just given.
And it's sold too. Like locally, you can. I think
Yeah,
it was sold. It was sold out. It was near sell. It was one or the other, but it definitely sold in the area.
crowd was there early.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
everybody fought to like damn near a capacity. Yeah, every fight. So
facts.
like that's one of those cards. Like if you were there live, you probably enjoyed it. And if you fought there, you probably got the most love you ever got at a fight.
Facts.
So yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely that was definitely some good shit though. So salute to Eddie for that one. And I definitely because we didn't get a chance to do this last week, but I know Shutter already talked about it though. But definitely like the thing with Clarissa Shields and Franchon Cruz deserved because we didn't get a chance to spit our piece on that one. Like first of all, I'll say this too. Clarissa, I think knows where her bread is buttered. Right, Detroit is clearly now her stronghold. Now, like she's never gonna fight anywhere else again other than Detroit, because Detroit they brought out like Detroit was. I mean, if you want to know like the Black cultural event, that was what that fight was. The rematch, like that shit had like the celebs, Kelly Price singing the anthem.
Boosie, like, Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford was there. Like this shit was, like this shit was rowdy as a motherfucker.
I'm like just the hood was there.
They have the they got the whole they got the fucking what's that nigga that runs that network? What's the network I'm thinking of?
Zeus. Yeah,
the Zeus.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't realize Zeus was run by a young nigga too. I was like, that's the nigga that runs Zeus. Like
I think he's like 40, but his paws look good for his age, but. Yeah,
and then the mayor too. I was like,
the mayor was that mayor was fine.
Mayor was looking kind of bad.
Was looking mad delicious and
shit.
Like,
delectable and shit.
No, but I think we mentioned it before, like the Papoose connection has done wonders for her in terms of her notoriety. She's always on the baddies, the baddies.
Yeah,
the shade room bullshit. The shade room and the all the black bitches be fucking like in the ghetto shit.
If that's what you aspire for, USA is great. But when you see what Layla Ali got reached to, it's just pales in comparison.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they're both. I mean, Layla.
It's low. It's like low level ratchet. It's like comparing like a Keisha Cole tour to like Anita Baker tour or some shit. Like I don't know. Like if you don't want to go that far, it's like I don't. But you get what I'm saying? It's like they both can sing, but
you can also compare it to the. I mean, obviously her and also Christy Martin. Christy Martin pretty much got on because she was white and she loved to fucking fight. Like and she was on Tyson cards, which was a good fucking look. And that made her like a star. Like Layla obviously had, the famous surname and everything like that, but she managed to carve out her own path. Like she managed to kind of, without doing any of the ratchet shit, like, like she was married, she'd been married like once before, and then she married to old boy, and like to Curtis Conway, and it's just like, basically her image has always been kind of clean. Like, probably the most ratchet thing she did was being on Dancing on the Stars, and that's not really ratchet. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's like she basically not doing what Clarissa is basically carrying on with a man that's still legally married, and like I said, because I know I went on the forums and some nigga was challenging me on this shit. It's like, so why does that bother you? I'm like, nigga, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not gonna be here like, ooh, this is nice, yeah, carry on with the married man. Like that's low hanging fruit, nigga. Like fuck,
but she's on that like that whole situation got her to like automatic shade room / rap house media. This all the
they feed off of that low vibrational bullshit.
Yeah, like two of my homegirls who don't watch boxing were telling me because they showed they remember they sent me videos of this. So is this how Clarissa Shields always look? Because they showed me the videos of her in the furs and the boots, and I'm like, not really, but this is just more recent shit because that's what she's on. Like, Yeah. So I'm just like, I mean,
she never had Papoose styling her before, so
she on that.
it was always hit or miss and shit.
She on that dope boys, baby, dope boys wifey attire, type shit.
Yeah, and
Like that
then
little video niggas had on
That was
Twitter.
hilarious.
That
I
shit
can't
was
lie. I was
hilarious.
literally cracking up. That was pretty fun. That was a funny ass video. I can't
Hey,
lie.
hey, get his autograph too. That's Papoose.
He's the
He's the greatest rapper alive.
greatest rapper alive. And I guess you got mad about it. You got to just embrace it, girl. God damn.
But the voice,
The
the
voice, yeah.
voice,
And
like
she
the
looked like it too.
voice, the
She looked like her too.
mannerism, it looked like her. The
Yeah.
nigga who was Papoose was acting like Papoose. He had the haircut like Papoose.
Yeah, he had the fake
Nigga,
sideburns and shit.
he's like, wait, put my money back. Show his money. Like,
yeah, I mean, look, she has to take the like if that's the image you're portraying, like you gotta take the good and the bad. Like people are gonna parody you, so it's like
and you get money off it. You're eating off it. I know the one, the girl that was calling her ugly or whatever. You know the one. Oh, Papoose looking at her like she's kind of ugly on the. She was clapping back at that. I understand clapping back at that. I understand getting.
Yeah, no, I can get that, but this video, like, it would have been better for her look
to play into
image,
it. Yeah, to
if
laugh.
she would have accepted it, played into it, and I would honestly, I would have reached out and said, "Yo, let me be in the next skit. Like, let me do something that." I would have really took it around with it, like
you could have played with it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like somebody like Sexy Red or Cardi B would have sort of played and been like, okay.
Yeah, but she a little bit too sensitive though, so that's what you get because people already give her guff about the relationship as it is. So yeah, it was just one thing about it was just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Like the attention to get because it's like as soon as she gained the weight, she had to gain the hate.
Bars,
nigga.
I'll say this too, because I mean, just her fight with Cruz deserving the rematch, though. Like, I mean, it was competitive for at least for a couple of the early rounds too, because I mean, like I said, it was almost like the first fight, which was like 4 rounds of ridiculousness, like throwing hands. But once Cruz started to fade, though, like Clarissa was really landing some heat on her, like, but she wasn't turning over on her punches, which was killing me. Like Cruz, I know Franchon and stuff, but Franchon looked like she was probably on the way to, like, if she landed some well placed, Franchon would drop. Like Franchon was a little bit tired. You could tell she was kind of gassed and stuff like that. And it
didn't look like she trained all that much for the fight either. Like she looked heavy, like it was that Jamel. I ate myself up to the next weight class.
And that's why I say, like, not everyone should be fighting above. Like, I get it; it's heavyweight, so there's not really a limit though. But
her back should have looked like that though.
Yeah, and like I said, we all like Franchon though, but Franchon, she doesn't that weight didn't suit her, and it gassed her, and for Clarissa, that weight suited her, and she was letting her punches were sharp though, but she just wasn't able to kind of drop her or even force a stoppage, which is just like, oh,
because she don't know how to look, dude. At least, I mean, what I'm about to say, Clarissa Shields doesn't know how to break fighters down. All she does is out talents people. Like, honestly, like it's almost like a more educated version of what Andre Berto used to do. It really is though. You just out talent them.
I think after the Meyer fight and then Shadeja Green, like she needs to just probably take. I know she loves the boxing. She said she could be 50, but she needs to just probably take some time off her. I don't know, like, because there's really nothing else for her after Shadeja Green and Michaela Mayer pulling up Michaela Mayer. Ain't shit else for her.
It don't matter because she's not evolving as a fighter. Because if she was knocking bitches out, she could hang around as long as she want because the success is in the knockout.
Right.
But it's only so long you can keep getting these fights where they're semi-competitive, little bit of competitive, and you just can't close out the show. Like,
absolutely.
If we're holding you to the same standard as Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Shane Mosley, damn it, like, I'm just saying, you got to start closing the fucking show, and it's like, that's a skill issue. Like, whatever you want to say, like, boxing is different from any other sport where you could achieve the highest levels of greatness and still have a fundamental flaw that should have got corrected the first month of training type shit. Because there's so many other factors and tangibles. the era you fought in, who you fought, how you beat them, your strengths that overshadow your fucking glaring weaknesses.
Right.
So that's why, and this is just answering the question for people who, oh man, nigga, you hating. How she ain't got skills if she this or that. She got 2 gold medals. Look, like I just said, like how boxing is. But she, like Pat said, she's not turning over her fucking punches. A lot of times the shoulder isn't locked behind her shots. So it doesn't have that force that pushes you back.
She throws a lot of Timothy Bradley ass punches.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot of fucking flailing. But one thing I'll say, every now and then, Tim Bradley had a great overhand right.
Mm-hmm.
And Clarissa Shields doesn't have that every now and then great punch. Because even the shit that she dropped Perkins with, Perkins got her big ass back up with.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean,
Shout out Perkins. She put a nice little show on that.
Yeah, that was a nice little knockout.
It was.
Yeah, like,
but I mean, congratulations to the one other active person in the division that has 6 people.
Yeah,
Latif Overton. I want to mention Latif Overton's his opponent because I like Latif Overton, but yeah, that guy almost died live on TV.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
That was crazy. I heard he's okay now, so thank God for that. But,
if I think so, just watching that, and then obviously, because I just finished watching the shit with Ward and Gerald McClellan's sister Lisa. Just watching that shit is just like it kind of that fight kind of hits a little bit more after that, because it's like, you know how scary it is, dude. He got hit hard, and then he's he's on the stool, and all of a sudden, dude just falls the fuck out. Like that's that shit that doesn't happen. Like you see in the boxing like that.
And G-Man was never the same after that ever, right? He was never the same after that incident, right? He did.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Like dude is unfortunately. He's an unfortunate casualty for many different.
Him and Wilfred Benitez is kind of, and Wilfred Benitez too. Like they're both, it's kind of sad.
Well, yeah, Benitez is different because Benitez was taking grown man punches at 14, 15. Yeah. So you're doing that, and he fought who he fought. He was done by 24. That's
that one, right? Yeah. The 17-year-old 140 champ. This is never gonna happen ever in history.
Hell no, it's not. Like you kidding me? Like these kids will mean like shit. You can barely get can't get none of these niggas in the gym like that. And like that motherfucker was fighting grown men like when he in his preteen. So yeah, that's how he felt. That's how he felt.
Nah, yo, Pat, I got a theory about that. I just want to say, because I mentioned it solo, but I gotta say, like, with this era of young fighters not wanting to fight each other like how the previous eras were, where it didn't matter if they fought 17 times, it's legit. They want to get that one fair one as an adult in the pros where it really counts.
Right.
That Tarver, Roy Jones energy, all the Floyd Zab, all that shit. And I feel like this era is different, where I think these niggas, when they spar each other as jits or teenagers, they kind of spook each other because they're like, oh shit, like this nigga, he gonna be nice and he gonna be such and such. And they spook each other out of any future fights because they're not sure if they could deal with
Let's be real, it's the Black Americans too.
It's all of them. It's the whole. It's the look how many niggas Tank done fought in the amateurs and that he finally fought in the pros. Like look how many look. Rolly and Ryan fought one time. And like they fought the sparring, and we've only finally got these niggas to fight one time, and one is because their career been to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the fucking the Tio and Tank sparred, right?
Yes.
They didn't fight no real fight. What Shakur and Haney? What Tank and Haney fought, right? Sparred, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't fight no real fight yet. What about Shakur and all of them? They ain't fight no real fight yet.
That's a fact, yeah.
Like honestly, like King P might understand the reference, but it feels like it's some Generation of Miracles type shit where niggas see like a glimpse of what could be, and they're like, yeah, like I don't know if I could deal with this nigga when he fully becomes an adult and he in his prime with his full skill set and powers type shit. And before, I felt like our era was if we saw a glimpse as a jit or as a young teen, we looking at it like, okay, yeah, like get better, nigga, because I'm gonna get better, and then we gonna have our time. Watch. But I feel like these niggas is on some. Oh, wait, hold on. He might get even too good for me. Fuck. I don't know, man. Fuck it. Like, yeah, he's my brother.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like we ain't had that because all these niggas so-called brothers back in the day, they fucking fought.
Yeah,
They sure the fuck did.
Zab and Floyd fought for sure.
And hell, even fucking Chris Bird and Jamil McCline, they were the best of friends.
Friends,
and fucking McCline damn near, I think, pretty much ended Chris Bird's prime, even in a loss. So it's like, yeah, it's like
their wives were fucking friends, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like niggas is gonna throw, nigga. If it's in, because it's like, what's a competitive nature? Like, come on, like we could be the best of friends, but if we competing, we competing. Like, exactly. And no one's saying y'all gotta be saying hurtful shit in the promo and be like, fuck this nigga family and his mom gonna suck a dick and all. Like, no one's saying you gotta do all that shit.
No.
Y'all can have some little playful banter and tell some old school stories, whatever, make fun of each other, little, but it ain't gonna cross that line. So it's like, what's the problem? Like, all this, man. We slept in the same bed together, like foot the head type shit, man. Like,
nigga, if you don't shut that soft shit up, nigga.
Yeah, like shut that soft ass shit up, nigga. Like,
yeah, if he's not your blood brother or cousin or something, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Like, wow.
Yeah, and unless you're gonna give me a story where you're from a boxing family and you fucking pretty much picked up an abandoned orphan off the street and he learned boxing with you. If you're not giving me some type of damn anime level story where I could be like, you know what, that is kind of that's like the cliche Yakuza storyline where it'd be like the stepbrother is really the good son. He's the one who's not the real son is the one who the boss wants to leave the business to.
Yeah, and that's why I can appreciate at least when the ladies fight, there's none of that bullshit. Like, they
can't afford it, dude. There's not enough women boxing, so you can't have. Well, that's my sister, girl. You don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's like only 12 of y'all.
Yeah, that's what brings back with Shields and Cruisers. Like, even after that fight, they'd be like, "Oh, I love you," but they're still fucking feuding to this day, which is fucking.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's gone on too far now. Like we're done. The fight wasn't that good to be still talking like this about that fight. Like, yeah, King P is right. Like, ban that conversation from the bodega, nigga.
Yeah, like I get it. Like, if y'all have some big, just sell that shit in public. Don't keep that shit off Twitter. Like, y'all. I'm pretty sure you made some bread. Yes, I know that Clarissa was probably shooting some sort of reality show for Zeus or whatever. But yeah, y'all settle that shit privately. Y'all don't need to be in there in the news like that. Like, no, like, yeah, calm that down. You know what I mean? Like,
and you actually had a chance to fight her, so you had a chance to get your licks, yo. And you got some, so it is what it is. Because that's the thing. Franchon was competitive the whole fight, but she only really had 2 rounds where she was in the fight, if that makes sense.
Right.
But yeah, like, if she was in better shape, she actually would probably do better because she had the right style. One thing I'll say this that people overlooking, she was timing Carissa Shields great with the jab.
She was.
The first half of the fight, Shields really couldn't open up like that. Like, she was timing Shields great with the jab. So it's like I've always told people,
And she was stepping forward. Yeah, no, she was a
yes,
decent. Yeah, she's stepping forward.
if you have a good jab, you can be competitive with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And she was being competitive, but wasn't winning the rounds. But she was landing that motherfucker, and she was kind of taming Shields' aggression.
Mm-hmm.
But she couldn't keep that up, and then she just got wild, and it's more back and forth brawling, yada da da da, entertaining fight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But her jab, Franchon, kudos to the jab. Like, yeah, I just had to point that out. But yeah, like I'm tired of talking about like the beef and shit. Like I'm good.
Yeah, like just I mean, just let us know who you're gonna be fighting next, and obviously, of course, will probably be it's probably gonna be in Detroit, and Franchon will probably be I don't know. I mean, she's signed to Salida too, so it'll probably be just it'll probably be somewhere in the Detroit area too. But yeah, just let us know. But yeah, at this point right now, just keep all the other shit. Like if there's gonna be a lawsuit, just file a lawsuit. Like, but yeah, keep that shit like behind the scenes, man. Like seriously.
Yeah, it's just dragging too long. I'm talking about, man, I taught her how to shave her arms and shit. Like, what? like we don't care. Like, this is just the group. Like keep this in the group chat, man. Like, this is spilling out into like where.
Yeah, keep it on threads. Keep it on threads. Something like that.
You keep it whatever the fuck that is. Threads, feathers, cloth, all of that shit. Nigga, like.
Exactly.
Needles, keep it off fucking Twitter. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't need to see it on IG, Twitter, or none of that stuff. Unless, of course, you have some grievances you want to air. In that case, reach out to Ring Gang. And then we have the platform for you.
Yeah.
But so next weekend, I mean, obviously, like I say, on Sunday, we have another Zuffa card. But this time we're gonna have pretty much the American debut of Jai Apataya, and now who's now going through some controversy right now. Whether it's defend.
He has to decide. He has to decide if he wants to fucking drop the belt or not. No, he shouldn't. Fuck that. He shouldn't be given the opportunity. Strip his ass, Paul.
Yeah, strip him. Like, I mean, first of all, no one told his ass to go sign the Zuffa. Like, there was no.
I will say though, that's not fair to Brandon Glanton.
Why the fuck is it? Fuck fairness. Strip his ass. I don't know.
God damn.
I mean, I think Glenn's gonna lose, but what if he wins? It's kind of whatever. I get it.
Yeah, it is thing too. Like, I mean, Apataya is actually facing somebody who, if he fucks up against, can absolutely knock him out. Like, because Glanton, because Glenn is not the type of guy that you want to get tired against.
I mean, Glenn's lost, but he's never been stopped. And I over a KO artist, so what's a job be stopping niggas? So
Yeah, like Glenn. I'm not saying Glenn can be outboxed, but he's a motherfucker to outbox from 1 to 12. Like he but it's.
Because he always gonna be dangerous type shit.
Yeah, well, he got that cap. He's a former football player. You know how the football players, they have a certain cap on them, but a lot of them can be rugged and tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah. I mean, ever since dude, when he fought fucking Apoche on the last great fight that PBC ever aired on Fox, that was a fucking war and a half. Dude outlasted them. I mean, that was probably the only fight I've ever seen him actually hurt too.
Was it his last fight? Was it the Marcus Brown in Africa where he stopped him? Was that his last fight, Glenn?
Yeah, that was in Nigeria. Yeah. And that was a good fight because Marcus Brown, because I fucking hate Marcus Brown, so he whooped his ass.
Brown just kind of gave up. Maybe the weather was really hot or something. Cause he just gave up on the seat. He beat up that bad. He gave up.
Marcus Brown just weird, bro.
Yeah, he's just a weird dude.
He always be having these weird ass performances or mental lapses.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy. When I got back into boxing, PBC did a good job making it seem like he was that guy at 175 when it was really Bivol or Better Beef. He had the fake bell and Tiffany Haddish was flirting with him and shit.
I mean, he made he was never on that level. Like, I remember when he struggled with
Hot Rod. Was it Hot Rod?
Yeah, he struggled with Hot Rod. In fact, he lost the fucking Hot Rod to me. Like, he lost that damn fight.
Yeah.
But they did a good job of masquerading him as like he was that guy until what's the dude that popped for steroids? Jean Pascal just fucked him up.
Yeah, Pascal whooped his ass. And this was I think it was after he did that dirty shit to that dirty shit to Why am I forgetting names all of a sudden?
It was a better. That was before Better Beef, so it wasn't that fight.
Yeah, that was definitely before Better Beef. Like, yeah, to Badu Jack. Like he did that dirty shit to Badu Jack.
Oh yeah. That shit
And he
was
tried to do
crazy.
that shit to Pascal because Pascal knocked him down like 3 times. You know,
Yeah,
that
was beating his ass.
yeah, it was whooping his ass. You know what I mean? So yeah, so yeah, fuck a Marcus Brown though. But Glanton though, like I said, Glanton is a guy you can't really see because and honestly, I'm surprised that motherfucker even makes cruiserweight because he's as big as he is. Like, but yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's a big motherfucker. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so like I mean, hopefully, I mean, up until because I know they won't let him fight for that. That Zuffa shit is stupid, anyways. Because it's like
I need to kick that shit in the trash can.
yeah, like Glenn deserves a shot at the actual belt, not the fucking
The
Zuffa.
belt, the actual belt.
These niggas.
That's my point. He deserves a chance at the belt. Not, that's unfair for him. To me, I think, but
it is.
Yeah, you can fight for this damn the Miami-Dade County Fair belt, or you can fight for the WBO belt, world
so
title.
it's kind of crazy. They forced his hand 4 days before the fight. That's kind of wild, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, that's wild as fuck. IBF is crazy. Like them niggas is like, look, bro, you ain't fighting for our belt and this Zuffa bullshit. And honestly, I don't blame them because it's like you're lowering the quality of the world title if you could have WBC, WBO, IBF, WBA, and then you're like remember we used to side IBO, remember?
Right.
And then some niggas is like IBO, like, okay, world, but we're gonna have Zuffa after that. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Is Jai the Zuffa champion? I mean, the ring champion. Is he the ring?
Yes, he's the ring champion too. Okay. So, but I think they could actually defend the ring title.
How when he hasn't fought Zerto?
Because he won it off Breeders, I think.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Oh.
Because Breeders was that guy for a while, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm trying
to. You gotta reevaluate that shit if he ain't be Zerto, nigga.
Yeah, I have no problem with Glanton as his opponent though, but Glanton deserves an actual shot at the world title, not the fucking Zuffa. The Zuffa cruiserweight title even goes against what Zuffa even won. Like it's supposed to be the original 8 divisions. The cruiserweight is not an original 8 division.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas is like so arrogant. They're like such hypocrites. They're like, yeah, look at how boxing was being run. Now we're gonna go in and do the same thing, and now we're gonna take credit like we're doing something differently. Ha ha ha! Like that's literally what these niggas is doing.
Yeah.
Like get the fuck out of here! Like just evil bastards with subtitles. Like the fuck is going on? Like honestly, like these niggas 8 divisions, 8 original divisions. Get your original crispy ass the fuck out of here! Because what the fuck is cruiserweight then?
Exactly.
Like, come on, like we only fight for Zuffa belt, but we're fighting for undisputed. Is it black girl lost or shorty owe you for ice, nigga?
Exactly. So yeah, I think they're making it because I mean,
we want answers.
Yeah, I think they want Appetite because Appetite is their only sitting world champion. So it's like okay, but then they don't know what to do with him because it's like the Zuffa shit is stupid for what he actually is.
Think about it, bro. And this is why like it was so stupid for him to sign. It's different if he was signing to an American promoter that could get him on bigger platforms and he could be advertised and promoted. He could get his personality out there and all of this, da 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 da. And you're at a big main venue that a lot of people will go to. But bro, you're fighting in a basement, some UFC basement arena, ballroom type of bullshit. Look like it's a lower level fight night champion stage. Like right before you get the ESPN.
I want to throw the cards have been kind of lit. It's like pro box with
but it don't matter, dude, because the way it's being presented, it just don't, bro. You're going from fighting in an arena as an undisputed guy to fighting in some basement in somebody else's basic ass paint by number trunks
Yeah, it is bland. But I'm saying the fight
That's
quality
the most
itself.
backwards you could go. You hold on. You think the fight's been quality, nigga? They've been cool for the most part, but
I mean, Pat, come
nothing
on,
special.
I'm saying there's been some good knockouts and finishes, and you know, what I'm saying like it's been deep. It's like pro box without the bad bitches and the better and shitty commentary. You know, shilling commentary.
Well,
That's the
goddamn, then
difference.
it's not like Pro Box because it
But I'm
doesn't have
saying the
bad
fights
bitches and
themselves
good
have been.
commentary.
There is some competitive fights and some good knockouts. That's all I'm saying. There's some competitive fights and some good
Pro
knockouts.
Box is way better than this Zuffa bullshit. Like, dude, like Zuffa has done anything. Like, if it ends up having some cool knockouts or a couple viral moments, that's par for the course. It's boxing.
And listen,
Like, you're just throwing shit on the wall, hoping it could stick.
I just had to open up FanDuel real quick. So the odds for Appetite Glanton. So Appetite is a minus 1,800 favorite. Glanton is a plus 920 underdog. Uh, Appetite decision is plus 160. Appetite KO is minus 165. I'm actually surprised considering Glanton hasn't been down to my knowledge yet. So I mean, the fact that it's minus 165 is kind of surprising. A draw is plus 2,500. Glanton winning by decision is plus 2,200, and Glanton winning by KO is plus 1,200. And that KO is like I said, I'd say if we wanted to be upset, like I mean, I would throw a little something on Glanton's either the money line or fucking KO. You know, he
I
never
think the
knew.
only way he could win this is by KO. Like, I don't think they would do the decision for him.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn is a
You
tough
gonna
guy.
lose your first champion, nigga?
I mean, it's quite possible, like because Albertaz still hasn't convinced me that he can fight a whole 12 rounds without fading. He's like the time that he did with Bradis, he faded badly. Well,
Yeah, Brady should have beaten his ass at the end of that fight.
I can kind of see now why Jad don't be moving the heavyweight. Cause for a while I was like, why don't you move the heavyweight, bro? Cruiserweight's kind of dead, but he's a little small and he gets beat. His defense ain't that good, so it's like he be
It
getting
isn't.
rocked.
His offense looks great, but the
No, I mean, he's
defense
great. He got the
is
KO.
it.
You know, the KO power is. You know, he be having crazy KOs on these guys, but it takes it. He goes through some struggle to get that KO. So I get it.
sure does.
Facts.
If the guy's not complete like C-level fighter, so but yeah, no. Like I said, I mean, it should be. I mean, and in terms of it should be a shootout. So I mean, like I said, the Super, as Pilot said, like right now they're just in the stage right now where like they're signing anyone, whoever. So it's like, sometimes you get some entertaining shit, sometimes you may not, though. But you know, at least
Yeah.
it's replacing something. It's replacing football for Sunday, so it's something to watch, though. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
just don't act like you're just reinventing the wheel, though. That's the thing. Like, these niggas is so arrogant on some the audacity type shit. Like, yo, you're just getting in the game, do what you could do. All this shit about, yeah, you see what we did to UFC. If we apply that to boxing, we could put boxing to where UFC was. Motherfucker, boxing been bigger and better than UFC. What the fuck are we talking about?
exactly.
That's like saying, like, yeah, we developed a cheeseburger that's better than a hamburger. Wait, what? Wait, what did you do? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all, we going backwards, nigga. Stop.
But yeah, no, that's the only real card for this coming weekend. And one more thing we definitely got to touch upon before we get up out of here. Of course, Floyd, can't, obviously he's in, he stays in the news lately. And obviously we talked about before, he's coming out of retirement. So basically it's exhibition with a Greek kickboxer, exhibition with Mike Tyson, and then later this year in September, the second fight with Manny Pacquiao, which is just like, this is mind boggling. So, like I said, if there's any, obviously Floyd hasn't fought 3 fights regardless of their pro exhibition since 2005. Ironically, he won all them damn fights by KO too. That's also a rarity. So, yeah, like and people are and like I said, people who are thinking that Floyd is just doing this because he can just easily get a bag. It's not that simple. Floyd has much of a name that he can, Netflix is willing to give him a bag though, but this is not. Most people think this is like 135 Floyd, 130 like 140 Floyd, like or the 147 Floyd that was kind of like hard to kind of hit clean. It's none of that. This is a 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather. Like,
oh, you mean the 140 Mayweather that chop ain't fine hard to hit clean?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. The prime Floyd that just fought one time that year.
DeMarcus Cody rocked the shit out of him in his first fight at 140. I say that. Yeah. With that right overhand was crazy on him, but still, yeah.
Yeah, but motherfuckers just I just can't say that people was like, oh, you just he's getting back. No, Floyd is doing this for like no for I mentioned before, no 49-year-old is gonna come out of retirement just for the fuck. Just hey, I want to get punched in the face. No, it's money. Especially if they need it. Yeah,
it's
like,
not for
if he really cared. If he really cared, there's moments he could have made all these same fights, and they'd have been bigger if he would have did them earlier. I had a tweet where I was saying if he would have fought Pacquiao right after Pacquiao beat Thurman, you know how big that rematch would have been?
Mm-hmm.
Huge, bigger than it would be right now.
Yeah. And like I said, now I mean Floyd is like I said, like Father Time gets all like Pacquiao, although like I said, he's not the same stuff. He's been more active. Especially in the pro, on the pro side, like
that's all that counts is the pros because no matter how hard they go in sparring, it ain't the same getting hit for real with the gloves off. Mm-hmm. Like Pacquiao's already gotten used to it. Those exhibitions ain't gonna damn get Floyd used to it. Pacquiao still been fighting world-class niggas. He never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing he has on Floyd and I think he's banking on that. And the fact that he said that Floyd wanted it to be an exhibition. It's like the nerve of you, nigga. Like, how greedy do you want to be? Like, you beat me the first time and then you want a rematch as an exhibition so it don't count if I win. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, so that kind of showed me right there, like, damn, this nigga think he could lose if he actually asked for an exhibition first.
Yeah, isn't Manny fighting Provocative too?
Yeah, that's the exhibition.
Yeah.
I think it's next month. Yeah, it's a 10-round exhibition. Why? I don't know.
Even Manny's exhibitions are better than Floyd's exhibitions.
That's true. Yeah, because I don't think any of Floyd's exhibitions have been anywhere in like the Gotti Kid and then the Tension, and it's just like and then Logan.
The Tension shit was funny because of the whole him dancing and the Asian kid crying. It was kind of a funny ass meme.
But it's just like, Floyd. Yeah, Floyd kind of devalued his exhibitions too because of his nonsense. So it's like, okay, well, Pacquiao's like, yeah, we're not doing no exhibition. We're doing a pro fight. 12 rounds. I'm positive it's going to be. So
he's really getting a worldwide bag, huh? Like he's going to Africa first with Tyson and in the Greece with the kickboxer. This is kind of crazy.
I mean, he's gonna have to pay some. He's gonna pay some of them people's back. That's why he's doing it. So yeah, Floyd. Yeah, like I mean, funny thing is, listen, even the Floyd
his debt is worldwide. Like damn.
I mean, even if Floyd's getting this for the bag, will it be enough for him to actually maintain it without having to do some more bullshit? Because like I said, there's no old men in boxing don't have the best endings. I mean, like I said, even Floyd Mayweather is subject to Father Time. He's not like, and you can stave off Father Time, but you can't beat him. I said it before. Like,
it'll still be a blow to his legacy. I know people go like, but he's old, but it's like it don't matter. Like y'all gave it to Roy Jones.
Father Time's undefeated, but yeah, Floyd loses. That GOAT TBE shit out the window. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. It is what it is, and it's unfortunate. But that shit gonna be. That shit takes a big hit. It takes a big hit in his legacy for sure. To me, I think.
Yeah, so he's willing to sell the sound like a. Never mind though.
But hey, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Floyd's been, he's been training with his cousin, Roger Mayweather's son and everything like that. So we'll see how all this shit kind of plays out. Exhibitions on. Like I said, sparring. Mike Tyson exhibition is just like I roll my eyes on it because it's just like why, yeah, And then the Greek kickboxer again, why? I know PJ kind of gave us a little bit more detail, but it's like why, like if you want,
we don't give a fuck. Like kickboxing, I'm just gonna say, like kickboxing just ain't like what niggas think it is. Like it's just not exciting like that.
Nobody gives a flying fuck about that bullshit.
Yeah, because honestly, the best kickboxers have good hands, and so the kicking becomes secondary. So it gets to the point where it's like, why do you need these niggas kicking at all?
Yo, I remember when Holly Holm beat Ronda Rousey. These UFC fans tried to attribute it to her kickboxing. Motherfucker, if you don't get that bullshit the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The boxers set up everything to where it's like you could have kicked, jump kick, backflip kick. You could have did any kick you wanted and they would have landed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's a thing where a lot of times they don't like to give credit to boxing. And I think it's because sometimes you would have to give credit to like a minority. And these niggas don't want to do that. So they'll just, boxing, it's just one thing. Of course you'll lose to somebody who knows 15 different things.
Right.
But those are all shitty. And here you are with your perfected jab that you've been throwing for 20 years.
Right.
So yeah, man, this is a lot of propaganda. You heard that little shit about there was an executive or somebody who was like painting boxing in a bad ear. He was getting into the ESPN executives' ears about how bad boxing was and how better UFC was, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, isn't that the shit that led to Top Rank being booted off ESPN in the first place because dude was on some snake shit?
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was, and it's like I kind of blame the executives too because, nigga, how bad are they? How good are they at convincing you of this shit that you can't see for yourself that boxing is bigger than UFC?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's literally somebody's in your ear trying to convince you a 5 is a 8.
Right.
And they keep telling you like, nah, bitch, like she's fine, and you're like, no, what she really isn't. Like, what is fine about her? It's like, nah, it don't matter. So I'm telling you, like, that's what these things. That's I swear, like, because what else could you say? Like, you be like, hold on, like, what's the highest pay-per-view UFC did? And they'd be like, it don't matter. That shit's better. Like, did it do more than Manny and Floyd? It don't matter, man.
Mm-hmm. And I hate I just want to mention we're talking about it. I hate the whole in a real fight with UFC and MMA boxing because in a real fight there ain't no octagon and gloves and ain't no referee. So miss me with that real fight bullshit, please, that's all.
Right. Dude, all that UFC boxing shit is sour grapes because these niggas get paid peasants, while boxers for the most part are paid a king's ransom in comparison.
And if you've been in a fight, you know good and well you're gonna be standing up for the beginning of that fight, probably for most of it. Yeah, no matter what.
You do remember once again that's bullshit. What was that damn Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu propaganda where all fights end up on the ground?
Probably, yeah.
No, the fuck they don't. Fuck this damn bullshit massage and molestation fights y'all having where y'all rolling on the ground trying to mount each other. Like, what? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. One thing I'll say about this when and I agree with Pilot. One thing I can't stand, and I know you see it a lot, Pilot, is when there's a video on a boxing match or a fight, and the nigga be like, "Well, yeah, the boxer would lose if that nigga had some leg kicks."
Yeah, that should be fucking nearing the fuck out of me.
The most annoying shit in the world is these niggas with the fucking leg kicks. Well, That won't work with a nigga with leg kicks. Leg kicks, look, like out of all the closed circuit fights you see that are just filmed randomly or with video cameras and shit, if they make these niggas in the comments make kicking so popular, but you only see kicking in street fights at like maybe a 5%, 3% level.
I barely see kicks in fights. I'll
Barely.
see. I'll tell you what I'm way more likely to see in a fight than a kick is a motherfucker doing a jumping knee. I'll see a motherfucker do a jumping knee before I see them do a kick.
You'll see, dude, 90% of fights are going to be boxing and wrestling. The last 10% is tiger knees and
the only clip I've seen.
and
I don't know if y'all seen the clip. It's an older viral clip where the white boy and the black dude are arguing at a basketball gym or court, and then they gotta get into it, and the white boy does some MMA UFC shit, taps him out. But that's the only time I ever seen that happen. I never see that happen.
And that's my example.
Y'all know y'all saw that video.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and let me explain that. Okay, usually when you see leg kicks in a street fight, it's usually against one person who trains against somebody who doesn't train at all.
At all, yeah.
Now I know Pat, he sees some shit. Only maybe Pat has seen a video where you'll see two Samoan niggas is kicking and boxing and wrestling. They're having a street fight where they're doing a goddamn everything. That's the rare 2.5% where you just come across another nigga who knows as much shit as you do. Nigga, you may as well film a movie at this point.
Yeah.
That nigga might be like your long lost brother or your arch nemesis. But that doesn't happen. So you'll get a video like the white dude on that basketball LA Fitness video where the black dude was just a regular nigga. Like he may have gotten into some fights, but he wasn't trained though. He didn't have because usually if you train in something, you kind of learn distance and range. Now boxing teaches you that at the best, highest level.
Right.
But other disciplines do it as well. So if he had any real training, that dude wouldn't have landed those kicks as easily as he landed them. He would have maybe got one off or a half-ass one off, but he wouldn't have did that. So that just goes to my point. Usually if it's a nigga who could do all those leg kicks and shit, it's usually they're damn near just picking on someone at this point. Like they're going against someone who doesn't train at all, whereas
he doesn't know shit. Yeah.
You're literally doing that on purpose because most people gonna handle things with their hands, and people look, and it's a confidence thing too. I'll end it with this. The reason why you only see videos like the one Pilot said, if you do see kicks in street fights, because it's a confidence thing, because a lot of times people are practicing kicking in one condition, one area.
Mm-hmm.
They're practicing kicking in a dojo or a gym. But we know to have true confidence in a move, you have to practice it and able to apply it everywhere. And with kicking, the surface will always change your kicks. Some type of percentage, some way. Even if it's a second slow, a second faster, kicking in a bowling alley is different from kicking in asphalt, concrete, the gym, the ring, the school hallway, a basketball park, LA Fitness. But punching is literally probably 90%, 95% the same in all those areas. So unless you're some Bruce Lee, Don the Dragon Wilson, Superfoot, Bill Wallace, fucking Van Damme, Billy Blanks, Michael Jai White, Tony Jaa ass nigga. Did I name them all?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Superfoot, my nigga.
That was going in, right?
Yeah.
Unless you on that level, you're not going to be running across somebody doing those kicks, and you're not going to be having the confidence to just be kicking niggas unless you know that nigga ain't trained and it's in the perfect condition. See, that motherfucker who kicked on that basketball court, he probably kicked a lot in a gym. So kicking in that inside gym was perfect for him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that if the same thing happens in a basketball court outside, does it play out the same?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, if you miss a kick and you're off balance on concrete, you falling hard, nigga.
Facts.
Even on grass, you falling hard.
Super facts.
Fucking the beach, you falling hard, nigga. So, nigga, you fall on some hardwood, all right, nigga. You'll be all right. Walk it off. So no one's trying to take those fucking chances throwing fucking kicks in all these street fights that one bitch nigga in the comments is always going to say where, well, that wouldn't work if it was on the streets and not with a leg kick. Ha ha ha. No, shut your dumb ass coming from America. Yes. Thank you, Pat. I mean, King P. Because every time I hear a nigga say, well, what about leg kicks? I just think about the motherfucker from coming to America, bringing up
Marciano. Yeah, what the fuck about them? Like, bro, I'm off this shit. It just sounds. The more you talk about it, the more dopey it sounds.
You still, because once you really put it in context and you look at it like, yeah, that's pretty much why you don't see leg kicks in street fights like that. Even though everybody now and then, mama trains MMA, but it never translates to these streets like these niggas talk about.
And let a nigga try a fucking roundhouse kick. That one time where he slips, he misses and fucking slips and falls to the fucking concrete. And now he's a fucking sitting duck.
Exactly. And honestly, deep in the back of their minds, that's what's going through their head. So it's like, that's why sometimes you'll see niggas, they'll be, they got that look where it's like, fuck, like, do I wanna? God damn. Now I'll give you one. Okay, I know Pat probably seen this. I was on the Kali. Shout out to Kali Tunnel Gang. What it do? That video where that one black guy was in a vest, in a shirt sleeve. They looked like there was at some club restaurant, and the dude took off his shirt, and the guy just approached him like this.
Yeah.
And he did that one front kick that just sent the nigga.
Sent him out there, like out the frame.
He knew what the fuck he was doing. Yeah. Soon as that nigga did this, anything could have happened.
The only time I'm really okay at like if you want to if you're using a leg kick to try to kick someone's leg out, like the back of their leg, okay, that's one thing. But these niggas want a roundhouse kick and kick to the side, kick to the head. No, motherfucker, you don't know what the hell you're doing.
But even the leg kicks are risky because if a nigga gauges distance well enough or he has great footwork and you miss a leg kick and you're off balance or you turn your back and that nigga decides to rush you, he could literally just push you into a fucking wall.
This is true. A
nigga with Bivol or Pacquiao type of footwork, hell, even that Jordan Martinez kid, they go eat somebody alive on those missed fucking leg kicks. Even Muay Thai with those fucking front leg kicks. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Man? And look, the last few UFC fights that people been saying entertaining, what they was doing, striking.
Mm-hmm.
We only watch UFC for strikes and slams.
Yeah, like
all that. He got a Kimura, then he did a Topanga.
Some of that other shit does not work in
a real fight.
You think it does, especially like considering the environment. You try to give someone a takedown on fucking concrete, you're gonna fuck your shit up. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And then that's that.
And I mean, the best UFC fights are usually always basically stand up and up. It's always stand up.
Also, why would I want to take someone down and try to put them in a chokehold if if it's a one-on-one and it's just us, that's one thing. But you don't know what you're leaving yourself a sitting target for some. If that man has people with him, you're basically just saying, "Hey, come in and stomp me out right now." Like, bro, like you're not doing the takedown shit. Just 1-2 and get the fuck out of there. It's that simple.
If you go 1-2 pivot, look at the room, run out, boom. These niggas wanna like, no, niggas, we not doing. And it's just, even if it wins, them niggas always take that ass whooping to go with it though. Cause I know, Pat, you've been around. You probably seen that video. I think what it was, Crazy Horse and one of them Gracie niggas, and
hell yeah.
And then Crazy Horse was whooping on him, slammed him, and he finally choked him out. It's like, nigga, I ain't trying to learn any style where I gotta absorb your best moves first.
All that takes way too long. If this is a fight, I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying to end this shit and go home. So I'm gonna just hit you with a 1-2, drop you, and get the fuck out of there and call it a fucking day. Fuck you. Have a good night.
Like boom, boom, bam. Like that's it. Like no one. You know what I'm saying? People can say, well, it's just less skill, because you're learning one thing.
And when you consider, and when you put into context and consider the fact that most people don't even know how to throw a proper punch, a fucking 1-2 is all you fucking need.
Facts. Damn, you said at the same time. Like, niggas synchronize that shit. Like, go. But yeah, like, honestly, that's really the truth. Like honest to God, that's all you really need.
I can't tell you how many fucking fights I've either seen or been in where a motherfucker starts out and the first punch they want to throw is that wide, sloppy left hook. And I'm just like, bro, like I can see that shit from a mile away. Why are you lunging trying that sloppy, loopy left hook? That's not gonna work.
The Mayorga punches, but you're not Mayorga, so you can't pull them off. It's either a wild left hook or a wild overhand. And boxing teaches you how to get used to punches flying at you. That's the one advantage boxing has over every discipline. It prepares you for offense immediately, where no other fucking discipline does that. I would go as far as to say, like, I'd rather a nigga do Taekwondo than kickboxing. Because at least with Taekwondo, with the footwork and the natural bladed angles and stances, you'll end up just learning to box with your feet. Like, but Pat understands, I know PJ gets it, but that's better than like kickboxing unless you're somebody who uses Taekwondo angles. But you don't see, like, you had the Benny the Jet type niggas, like.
Not anymore, shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not even like you have to see the legends. Like, you're not gonna see, ain't no young niggas doing all that shit. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, I'm tired of y'all niggas get your weight up, not your hate up. Y'all motherfuckers are just jealous because boxing just get more money, more views, more bitches, more attention, more respect, more fucking everything. We don't care about your goddamn Dagestan. He go wrestle. He wrestle bears. Fuck those goddamn bears, nigga. We got guns for bears in America, nigga. We don't wrestle them and be their best friends. The fuck? Like, what out of here? Y'all niggas can't afford teddy bears, so your parents give y'all real bears to grow up with? Like, what the fuck are we doing, nigga? Like, nigga, we had Teddy Rumpskin over here, not goddamn Ivan the grizzly bear. The fuck are we doing, nigga?
Oh, shit.
All that wrestle bullshit, nigga. All that kicking bullshit, nigga. We throw fucking hands and slams. That's it. That's why Pride was so fired, nigga.
It's true. And then the roids, of
If
course.
you got some crazy kickoff every now and then, cool. No one's gonna hate you. Because when I was younger, I used to be a kicking ass nigga too. I used to be kicking head kicks and all that shit. But nigga, you think I'm doing do that shit now, nigga? Fuck up a Ninja Turtle, nigga? No, fuck that. But yeah, man, great show. Good, glad to be back. You know
Definitely, though. Definitely a great show and everything like that. And then next week, then obviously we'll have another boxing show, and then also we'll have a music show. And make sure we'll obviously there'll be more details on that. So definitely stay tuned. But yeah, no, hopefully, if you're in the Northeast, you're staying warm from yet another snowstorm and everything like that. But sun is around the corner, for your people who are in the snow environments. Of course, if you're where Pilot and LB are, they sun's tomorrow. You know what I mean?
And the moon is like a full moon, and it's like a blood moon. It's like orange, and it's like huge. Like the moon looks beautiful tonight. Like, so if y'all go out, because I'm about to go out, I got to train. So
yeah, this nigga got to train.
Outside, look at the moon.
Yeah, this nigga got to train, and I'm just gonna go to bed so I can get up in the morning to go train.
It's like It's like we start our days off differently. We gotta get it in differently.
Just different
early bird. I'm vampire. So
but that's the way we go. That's how we do though. But yeah, great show. But yeah, we're about to be out though. But we'll be back, of course. Obviously we'll. Who knows? You might get another show. Maybe from if we go live. LB style or whatever, and we'll see. We'll see what's good. Because boxing is a sport. Is the sport of unexpectedness. So you just never know that something might come up, and we may need to do a quick talk about it. So yeah, again, stay tuned. So yeah, for myself, past corporate New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King People Bodega Beer, for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Tell everyone.